Don Walk.
Are there any hounds in the house tonight? The hound's around, folks. Don't cry, no tears around me. Don't cry, no tears around me. 'Cause when all the water's gone, feeling lingers on. Oh, true love ain't too hard to see. Don't cry, no tears around me. Well, I wonder who's with her tonight, and I wonder who's holding her tight. But there's nothing I can say to make him go away. Oh, true love ain't too hard to see. Don't cry, no tears around me. There's nothing I can say to make him go away. Oh, true love ain't too hard to see. Don't cry, no tears around me. Don't cry, no tears around me. Don't cry, no tears around me.
Well, I gotta do shit too. I got the adult over here. I gotta do some adulting.
WLRP, Roy Potter's favorite station in Colorado City, Utah.
I had to get our plug there. Of course, the second rounders. The second rounder line of bench warmers have come through the chat. Orange, Shelton, yeah, Orange, you're not here, Shelton. Oh yeah, we'll do it. That's the new whoa. Very suspect things going on in the chat room. Numbers going up and down. People needing to rage quit. Having no idea. It's too boring. Just got no idea. Should we do the funk flea today? It's got to find my right settings. think we're like 3/4 of the way there to do a funk flea on Momtograph. Or Momty. Right? Dude, who doxes somebody's bathroom? I mean, why can't I just do it? Why can't I do it first? I don't mind doxing myself. I've been doing it since 2016. Here's our little breadcrumb. And somebody's like, oh, we know you're at. Right? Joe Facts. Yeah, had the Canadian Cup crew go down. Man, earlier. I mean, at least fires are going out there blazing Scott. She's trying to say, night fires everywhere. You can't keep contained. Oh, really? I'm not the arsonist, motherfucker. I'm not the one on that team hanging out with the arsonist. And another, yeah, Jared, I mean, well, yeah, we'll go through it. Are we getting close to do this music review? We got a grand music reveal, everyone. You're gonna just love this. Of this geriatric cuck band. Read the title. Really, you wanna, I challenge you. I'll play your music, you play mine. I mean, it'd be a good swap. You know what I'm saying? As bad as it is, make fun of it, please. Just have fun with it. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't need to be all serious about it. Oh my God, I'm gonna I got doxes all. You're right.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna move today.
Jeez, that was too loud, sorry. Wrong clip right there. Right there.
I've got doxes on all you bitches, so you better beware.
That's Cowzette right there. She's the president of the queen of chaos of the Superfan club. Right, you're right. Mom T, no, in this, hey, okay, if this guy screws up one more time, in here, you don't address Geriatric Quest as he's Mom T here, okay? Mom T. Get it right if you want to hang out, and especially use the lingo. Right? Yep. Tetro's definitely, yeah. Definitely got, well, we just can't talk about it. Even from there, I mean, get him, Tetro. Oh, no, they're going to flip out. Oh, shit, here we go. We didn't run out of time. Music review time. All right, here we go. I didn't even get a chance to throw up from my remix, yo.
Little buddy. Oh, I'm a sad fish. I'm a loser, larking loser that got exposed as a muffin man. The Muffin Man? Thomas the Muffin Man.
Get it, right? Oh, geriatric club. It must be bingo time, everyone.
When I think of all of you,
I think I heard this in my local grocery store last week.
In my steps, when you think of all of me,
okay, this is a hit already.
In your heart, in your breath, when we talk amongst ourselves on the phone, yet never alone.
But it's not a group of friends, it's a gang.
When I have you next to me, in my arms, far from home. Whatever. Cherish a moment. No one lives for.
Wow, that chorus line, just the way it just hits the right octave to open up that pickled pineal gland. Right? It'll just blast open your pickled pineal gland hitting that right octave. I'm telling you, I think I was picking out some strawberries or maybe some oranges or kiwis when I heard this in the produce department. Isn't that amazing?
Whatever.
Hey, lady, you need to shut up.
Whatever.
That is the geriatric Cuck band right there with Nick Cuck on the bass.
Cherish a moment like drops of mercury. Cherish a moment. No one lives forever. Cherish a moment like drops of mercury. When I kiss your lovely face, I see your soul, I lose control. When I'm making love to you, deep inside, I love your mind.
I think actually in their little Cuck truck, it's like a taco truck they all pile into in their freaking Discord meetings to arrange what puppy is going to bark the loudest that day so they don't all look like they're all working together and shit. But I think he's talking about that type of love, right? The type of, I mean, maybe possibly, okay, it's been accused before. And in my opinion, oh my gosh, don't try to fucking threaten to sue me. I mean, I just want to see him in court if he's, really did something, Just ask for the gas chamber because the lethal injection in Colorado, you don't know if you're getting the good shit there. The propofol grade, right? With the lethal injection, you don't want to, okay? Just seriously, man, either go and take the DNA sample. And my suggestion is be a man about it instead of, bitching out and saying you're calling my phone and you don't. That's just the thing, right? And maybe, as soon as you can clear yourself, right? Or, just ask for the gas chamber, go turn yourself in or whatever. You and JT go hold hands and cry it out as you go in together. That's just my suggestion and opinion. I like suggestions. I like to ask people questions, especially these little puppies. What do you think about your papa, Mom P. Graf? What do you think about that? Right? He's being accused. He's been accused of that. I'm not trying to accuse him. I'm just saying, if you really did it, you should go clear yourself the DNA sample. Just saying.
Cherish a moment. No one lives forever. Cherish a moment.
Did you guys ever know that, like what was it? Either the founder or something, or the CIA actually was part of NAMBLA, that man boy love shit. And you guys know, Corey, if you're watching at least right now, know the double reverse going on where, the CIA is not supposed to be working inside the United States. Same with the military, right? Against their own people. No, that's the way it's been going. And it just seems like, you got all these, post-baby boomers that should be boomers because they're acting like it's stupid, right? And thinking their music's good, but trashing other people's music. Really, seriously.
Like drops of mercury, cherish a moment. No one lives forever. Cherish a moment.
I might actually, find a, B-rate movie that it could be sold to, as far as, an outro, the credits are rolling, people are already leaving the theater type shit, right? But, some knockoff futuristic type movie, right? About some type of super alien bug, right? Oh my God.
Like drops of mercury, Cherish a moment. Oh no, I'll live forever. Cherish a moment. Like drops of mercury. Cherish a moment.
Put out there, Mr. Detective Man. No, you haven't. And the masked one, you fucking fat piece of shit. What's up, big dog? To put out there, Mr. Detective Man. No, you haven't. And the masked one, you fucking fat piece of shit. What's up, big dog? To put out there, Mr. Detective Man. No, you haven't. And the masked one, you fucking fat piece of shit. What's up, big dog? To put out there, Mr. Detective Man. No, you haven't. And the masked one, you fucking fat piece of shit. What's up, big dog?
Time we've been. It's our drive.
I don't think this would probably be very good gaming music to try to sell. Just saying. As far as driving music, I would say no, definitely not. I don't know if he'd want to drive to something like this. You know what? Maybe Tommy Boy Studios over at the French Catchers. I bet in Holland he'd be just jamming down the Autobahn in this little 4-cylinder rental car. You can't get over 90.
I found myself on the beach, lonely and cold. I'm your ghost, and I love you the most, more than anyone here in this afterlife.
It sounds like he's already trying to use like a voice changer to change the pitch of his voice. Right? Or like
And I miss you the most, longing for your touch here on the other side. Watching from the stars, I know that your heart has been torn. Don't worry, I will keep you safe and out of the storm. Thinking about my friend. Even if you choose to love again, I'm your ghost, and I love you the most, more than anyone here in this afterlife. I'm your ghost, and I miss you the most, longing for your.
If he can auto-tune, so can
A touch is on the other side. I'm your ghost. I will protect you from the most. I will walk the walls and steal to show you how I feel. I'm your ghost. Walk up and down the road, just to bring you together. Together to breathe. They took me away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Stocktober Rain.
How's everybody doing today? I certainly hope you're doing well. Now, seeing that a lot of you have accused Monty of being in the intelligence services, I figured what better way to kind of like break the ice and to share with the class what are the employment requirements to work for the CIA. Now, you see, the CIA deals with matters abroad. In other words, for the CIA to be working within the United States is a big no-no. No. That agency is used for operations overseas or other countries. Okay? So, while we have our little chatty-do here, the reason why I decided to do this video predominantly
Holy crap.
That's what they spurred out and had to hack me. Right there at that. So I'm gonna go forward a little bit because they shut me down on that shit. And then him and Monty went live. The mighty Goofoon. He's a goofoon. Started talking their shit, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'll be back up. I'll be back up here in a second.
Well, that's interesting. I think that what that was a little warning shot over the bow. They're liking the music. See, once you get your music played, they're like, oh yeah, play the music. But once it gets down into the background meaning of the music. Now, here's the thing that I wanted to point out as we're going along here is that on this channel before we've actually done some body language analysis. And the last couple that I've done were definitely they failed. And here you've got a man at the end. I think this is a 10-minute video. At the end, he looks right at the camera and he tells you he is insane. And I would believe that. Okay. Now here's and very violent. But here's the thing is what we found out as far as a subcontractor, especially himself, saying that he is a subcontractor. I have the clip to go along with that to back it up. And I usually say before I talk about things like that, I have the evidence to talk about it. Okay, I don't flap off at the lips. I mean, sunk in it. Did somebody forget his denture refix appointment there? Anyways, but we've done body language analysis on this channel in the past, and we know that there's certain directions where you look to kind of it's like a tail. But when we get to the point to where the best hell is at, like, I mean, another fail in the body language analysis. Okay, as far as what I do, I mean, it's just my opinion. I mean, anybody can come in the chat and go, "You're full of shit, Cox." I don't want to ban you just for saying that. but don't accuse me of crazy shit, or else I'll start digging into you because I don't do crazy shit. This guy looks straight at the fucking camera and says he's insane. Trying to double reverse because we know that I just, you know, hey, all right, the fact-checking meter was going off and spiking when I saw this earlier. And anyways, yeah, here in a few minutes is the telltale, and we've been talking about the body language analysis and playing Texas Hold'em when somebody goes to bluff. What are they going to do? You put out a big old bluff. What's your body language going to do? Well, the amateurs, okay, the posers, you're just going to take their chips, all right, like this guy.
Now, the first thing is you must be 35 years of age or younger to even apply. You're not going to get in if you're my age, that's for sure. Now, of course, there are CIA agents running around that are in their 40s or 50s or maybe early.
See how he just went to, it would be the left there, okay? And he's telling the truth there. When he turns right, I mean, the body language is horrible. It's a total, like, I'm sorry, it's a fail, like a Daniel Gow fail. Oh my gosh. But what I wanted to talk about real quick too is camera angles. We've talked about that before. When you go to look at a piece of footage, like for instance, the mother of John.
Yeah, they kept on hacking me right there. Sending the DDoS. You can tell when it's a red coat DDoS or a US DDoS. Or what specific person maybe is even doing the DDoS by. There's a signature. And that's when they really trigger. They call up their buddies and we want you to DDoS the shit out of them. So yeah, got some little spurg machine there like Anton or the mighty Gaffoon. He'll sit there and DDoS you, and then you'll really, as soon as they really just land a big one on you, then they'll go live and talk shit on you.
Well, isn't that a blast? Hey, instead of screwing around with the connection, why don't you guys just join the chat and have fun with us?
When you call them out, they get pissed.
We're just trying to have some fun here. That's what I like to do. Just doing some characters, trying to have some fun, play some clips. Right? I mean, come on. This is some funny shit. This is funny shit right here.
Stop going into panels with them. Stop dialoguing with them. Cut yourself free from them. Stop thinking that these females, these gutter sluts, are your friends just because they come into your chat all smiley and nice. Whatever, simply stop participating with them.
Oh, that's funny. That type of stuff's fun and funny. You guys can come in and, you know, there's plenty of gutter sluts all over around. We know how you guys like your thick women and gutter sluts.
Stop thinking that these females, these gutter sluts, are your friends just because they come into your chat all smiley and nice.
That's funny. I mean, you got to admit that's funny.
Criminal gutter sluts and amateur thugs.
See how much fun we're having in here with all these characters?
Gutter punk.
You don't have to try to trash the connection. I know you're sending me a little message. Hey, stop. But what happened to Monty Graph's fucking motto? Is you might want to speak before you lose the ability. You're fucking around with the connection for me. And I can tell the difference between a spam taunt, DDoS, and somebody else got a little more advanced equipment. For some reason,
60s even, but I suppose they're very good CIA agents. And they were in those positions in order to teach the younger classes coming in. Okay, it's just a guess, don't know, not really sure. Okay, as far as that aspect goes.
I mean, he keeps on turning to the right and grabbing his gums like he needs some new dentures. They're a little short. Did you outgrow you? Did you outgrow you? Your dentures there, you geriatric old poop. Man.
The second thing is you must have at least a BA, a college degree. If you don't have one of those, don't even bother, because they won't even look at you. They smile on people that are multilingual, that speak more than one language. Now, the application aspect of it is extremely difficult. You will be sent to a website, at least one of the websites is called brainbench.com, where you will take a very long-winded online test, which is going to show some sort of aptitudes to see what you're strong in, what you're...
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, how much speed he's taken up to this point. This is, again, 9 years ago. Looks like he's probably done so. And I'm saying probably, I mean, he wants to... These guys wanted smoke with me, so it's kind of dug in. There was a comment in here. Well, that might be your counterpart, buddy. Maybe. I'm asking him if he wants to go submit a DNA sample to Boulder PD. In my opinion, a very violent person. Likes to fuck around with a lot of weird film and shit that's even close to criminal, okay? But here's the thing, is, I mean, I think he's violent enough and tall enough to fit the profile of a, well, how do we say this? As politically correct as possible, okay? I believe he may have.
A satellite watching from the sky, a beam of light. I am electric eye. A satellite watching from the sky, a beam of light. I am electric eye. A satellite. A beam of light. A satellite watching from the sky, a beam of light. I am electric eye. A satellite watching from the sky, a beam of light. I am electric eye. I am a satellite watching from the sky. Electric eye. Electric eye. A beam of light. I am electric eye. always awake to keep things in their place. Eternal stare as you resonate, as your machine of light cries. A satellite watching from the sky, a beam of light. I am electric eye. A satellite watching from the sky, a beam of light. I am electric eye. A satellite. A beam of light. I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you safe. Watching from the sky, a beam of light. I am electric eye. Electric eye.
All right, Warriors. Welcome back. And if you haven't joined, join your tribe. Welcome home. I want to encourage those of you that are new to dive into the playlist. So many questions you have, your answers are there. But listen to me. Sometimes the question you want answers to require a different question be answered first for it to make sense. And it's why I encourage you to go back into that playlist, even those of you who have already binge watched. You're missing different pieces that didn't make sense at the time, and now you're ready for the next puzzle piece, the next epiphany moment, the aha. You know, the one that brings you that happy dance. Yeah. Warriors, I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all have, oh man, y'all made so much headway. Y'all are so far ahead of the game that narcissists feel threatened just by your presence. Have you ever noticed? You move the room. Eyes follow you. Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. Conversations change when you show up. Some narcissists are so threatened by you, the garbage just needs to let itself out. They're like, what? And don't let other people, well, if he's here, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to leave. I tell you why. Because you see right through them. I'm going to read a remark by Deborah, who answers a question. How do you shock a narcissist? And I appreciate y'all reaching out and sharing your answers and your insights, because you offer a different angle. A different angle to the dangle. And what's beautiful about that is it doesn't contradict what many of us think. We just had no way of putting it to words. But the reason I want to share it with you is because it's important you understand that some of you have a gift and you don't need to take it to your grave. You need to share these shortcuts in life so that you can afford the younger people a better quality of life, the one you were deprived of. That's why many of you are still single. And you're happy being single. In fact, some of you self-convict. Should I be this happy being alone? Hell to the yeah. You felt more aloneristic when you were surrounded by the reprobates. Yeah, narcissist had you confined and believing and groomed to believe that 100 pennies is better than 4 quarters. And many of you were groomed to be of service, be in servitude, be a slave to your first bully, your mamas. Yeah, I said it. It's going to strike a nerve, but only in the narcissist. You see, those are called mothers. Mothers, not mommies. Big ass difference. You see, narcissists around you will take that statement I said and try and twist it to better serve their narrative. Oh, Chico hates all women. Now, the one that hates all women is the player. They're the ones trying to get back at a sorry-ass mother that taught them how to lead with feelings and emotions and not logical thought. And these kind of men hate themselves and hate being around men among men because it proves how their dysfunction and mental disorder operates. It brings a self-awareness in them that makes them hate their mother, because now they are aware that they were groomed to be in servitude, to be son husbands. It's like an Amazon type culture. It's a bunch of Eves offering apples. And it's why your biggest competitor is not a man. It's the women among you that compete against other women. Warriors, you see, we don't hate women. We just mirror back the same energy a mentally disordered one puts forth. They dictate the rules of engagement, and what they don't like is seeing themselves. These kind of women raise boys to become the men they hate. And that's why you see on the YouTube, on the Talks, on the Big Talk, where are all the good men? Well, they're the ones you find disgusting. Man boys that want to be treated like a woman. Son husbands that got to get permission. The very men you're disgusted by because they have no masculine trait, no leadership. They don't have the abundance mindset, ambition. They want to be took care of. Drizzle, drizzle. That's why I always say the best thing my sociopathic mother, my mother, ever did was kick me out at age 14 for the streets could raise me better than the first bully I was introduced to in this thing called life. My first encounter with a sociopath was in the womb. Yeah. If you don't believe me, the numbers don't lie. If you don't think the disorder isn't rampant, Why is it 2/3 of every woman you will ever meet is on antidepressants? If a soldier suffers PTSD for taking another soldier's life in combat, how much more so a person that takes innocent life of the unborn to the tune of over 1 million a year? I dare say the women in America have taken more life than every veteran combined that's fought in war per year. And if a warrior suffers PTSD, can you imagine someone that has full autonomy, freedom of choice, my body, my choice? I heard a comedian once say, yeah, I believe in that, and I'm going to hold you to it, because when we all die and go to heaven, and God says, why will you take an innocent life? And I'm going to be like, y'all? Oh, no, you got that wrong. That was their choice, their body, their choice. And we was in agreement. Yeah. It ain't no y'all. If that statement convicts you, then it should. Because this channel's here for the warriors, the Iron Maidens of the tribe, the ones that made badass choices and don't suffer the anxiety and stress and consequence because of it. You'll know who they are, because making great, badass, godly choices comes with a reward. They're the ones amongst us that can age gracefully. It's like they turn back time. And it's not that they found a way, they lived the way. Warriors, narcissists do all this lying to avoid being labeled a narcissist. Only to be found out to be a narcissist. And then ultimately abandoned by their own circle of narcissists in the harem closet for fear of being labeled a narcissist by associations. You think I'm lying? Check this out. This is how it works. For those of you raised on the streets, y'all can relate us to it. I don't expect you to go, ooh, yeah, I feel you. I can understand why you wouldn't chime in on it, but I'm going to tell you the truth for real. Back in the old partying days of Chico time, a couple months ago. No, I'm lying. Believe it or not, looking at me, you'd think, man, that guy's so innocent. Care Bear stare. I used to party. Yeah. Believe it or not. And anytime someone got busted by the cops and got out of jail, everybody scattered. And everyone would call that person a narc. Yeah. They were working with the cops to get others in the partying arena busted. Because that's the natural tendency being in survival mode. It's the same concept with narcissists in the harem closet. When shit starts going downhill, everybody's a narc. Feet don't fail me now. Man, and they're vocal with it. Man, get the hell away from me. No, man, you're too hot. Not like I'm a 10 hot. Like, you got watchers watching. Ooh, we're going to talk about how you shock a narcissist, y'all. It's going to be awesome. But let's take 5 seconds to reflect us so that we don't bounce back and forth in emotions. Narcissists already done a good job of getting your eggs scrambled. We're trying to de-scramble eggs. And man, let me tell you, we on pace. I just got to spill more tea eloquently without losing my Jesus. Woo, Yeshua, give me strength. I'm even working on less wordy dirds. You feel me? Work in progress. 5 Mississippis. We're going to breathe in deep and then release together so we can take an awesome walk on the beach together with each others. 5 seconds. Let's do this, yo. Come on. Release slowly. Shake it off. Shake it off. Happy dance. Happy dance. Oh, man. Look, always remember these kind of folks. There are people in your past that you've helped. Some without even asking, right? They know what you're about. But they're so jealous and envious of you that they forget how you helped them, and now they come in disrespect by sleight of hands. You know what I'm saying? Kind of throw rocks and hide the hands. Disrespecting what it is you do, or not even that, sometimes acting like, oh, I don't even know what you do, knowing full well they're your number one fan. But they don't want to give you your flowers. Yeah, narcissists have a way of doing that. What I want you to do is always remember those folks for having disrespected you, even while you gave them that helping hand. Because what narcissists don't understand, they don't understand that you should watch who you disrespect today, because it's who you're going to need in the worst way tomorrow. Yeah. When they're needing your bleeding ass heart to show understanding and forget the past. No. And that time will come. Narcissists are just so confident that they will never need you again, and that it's okay to treat you like shit. And the thing is, God works in mysterious ways. He will set it up with a narcissist will need you in a bad kind of way. I'm talking worse than a booty itch. And what God is doing is testing you. Are you going to be so inclined to put respect on disrespect? Are you going to cast pearls to swine? Are you going to be convinced that a pig with lipstick is a 10? Or is it still just a pig? Watch who you disrespect today. Because it may be the very one you need tomorrow. Can I get a what? Patient. Be patient, grasshopper. God is preparing your table and will use narcissists as your footstool. Don't prop them up to be at your table. Keep your foot on their throat. That's a command. You see, you're not supposed to forgive the unforgivable. That's ungodly. Because when you do that, you're getting in the way of consequence, divine consequence. Who the hell you think you are to get in God's way when he's punishing the cheerists? You better get out the way for fear of suffering the wrath of God. Ooh, man. So I can hear it. Do the video. I can hear it. I'll be hearing some amens up in Chim. Some hands in the air. Oh, man. Don't you miss the days when you was a young'un and it was your first time for everything? For those of you who have children and you're not a father or mother, you're a mommy and a daddy, and you get to share these first times, these moments, these beautiful, laughable, hilarious moments. It reminds me of a joke. There was a son that had a mommy, a nurturer, teacher. And he turns and he looks at his mommy and says, "Mommy." And she was busy doing something in the kitchen. So he raises his voice a little more. "Mommy." She listens. "Oh, yeah, son. What's on your mind?" "Mommy, I have a question." "Oh, well, what's your question, son?" "Mommy, is it normal for farts to have lumps?" She is laughing, but keeping it inside like, oh my God. Oh my God. So she's trying to compose herself. She says, "No, son, no, farts don't have lumps." And you hear in the background, kind of like a mumble, but a loud one though, like, "Oh, well then I definitely just shit myself." Oh man, he let them bloop bloops fly. His first experience and not trusting a fart. Hey, but it's hilarious, isn't it? Well, just like that kid and mommies, narcissists can be shocked with firsts. And that's what causes mortifications, the ego death. But it's one that's they can't recover from on their own. It requires your silly ass to have understanding, passing by and going, "Oh, that person looks down and out. Let me see if I can help him." That's getting in the way of God's divine punishment. Because when narcissists receive this shock and awe, it's divine. And I'm going to share with you what Deborah had to say, because there's 7 ways that narcissists receive this shock. The first is by your empathic asses, walking away and not chasing after them. Numero uno. Narcissists literally believe they are irresistible. They believe that everyone's willing to be with them, and you're always going to be pleading to remain in their life. The greatest surprise you can provide a narcissist is not choosing them, not pleading, not pursuing, but walking the hell away. I'm adding to this. Deborah don't cuss. I mean, she's got class. This contradicts their delusional ego and fills all those insecurities in forefront. They resent this in principle and will do anything to prevent confronting their own feelings and inadequacy. That's where you can find them attempting to hoover or becoming outrageously upset. Yeah, raging, shadowboxing, talking to all them different folks that's in their head, and you don't know who's winning. Yeah. Either one works, as merely ignoring them is like kryptonite. Suddenly, they're doubting everything they think of themselves. Ooh, that's like a kick to the bolas to a narcissist. Ooh-wee. Yeah. That tickle spot ain't tickling. Number 2, número 2. Number 2, catching them off guard. I always like to say it's like they want you to fear the storm and don't realize you can manipulate the weather. That's why you don't fear the storm. You surf it. Narcissists adore predictability because it can manipulate you. That's why I always say, no routines, remain the mystery. What narcissists don't know, they can't plan against you. They know exactly how to push your buttons and anticipate what you're going to do. And so when you surprise them by not responding as they expect or not responding at all, it completely throws them off. If you do something completely out of the blue, especially during an argument, they're suddenly vulnerable to being caught off guard, and they don't know how to handle it. This loss of control is very disturbing to them. Very. Like a lumpy fart. Y'all notice that shit-eating grin I had? Número 3. Eliminating them before they eliminate you. Whoa, back up, grasshopper. Back up. Whoa. Let me read on before y'all get. Don't you pause right now. Hold back. Whoa. A narcissist must be the one to eliminate you. If you're the one who initiates the breakups or ending, you're delivering the hardest punch. A kick to the cojones. Immediately, their illusion of power and grandiosity is ruined. They may attempt to win you back, not because they're interested in you, but so they can reclaim their own sense of superiority. Don't let them. If you've dated a narcissist and broken up with them, just keep moving. Their desperate attempts to win you back are all about fixing their ego, not changing. They want to break up with you and make it that their last connection, that they let you go. I've actually broken up with narcissists in my past and asked them, so how do you want to tell the story? You broke up with me, I broke up with you, because to me, I don't give a shit. And that really fucks them up. I'll go with, hey, what makes you feel better? Because I really want you to bounce back. Leave me the fuck alone. Número 4, number 4. Presenting them with facts to disprove them. Narcissists hate facts. Their feelings are facts and always supersede logic. Remember that. Don't you forget it. Narcissists never bend, and they think they're always correct. When you can refute them, particularly with good facts or reasoning, they are devastacious. It's not bruising their ego, it's jeopardizing their life. I can't breathe. They can't handle the fact that another human being, particularly someone they thought was on a lower plane of existence, might be correct, and they might be in error. This is one of the most effective methods of shock and awe. For real. I do it all the time. I actually already know the answers to the questions I ask. I'm just waiting to see what's in front of me. If they have the ability to reconcile their thoughts and become agreeable. You see, conflict resolution is a narcissist's Achilles. They always have to be right. Number 5, número 5. Refusal to give any effective response. Narcissists feed on emotional responses, either positive or negative. Your anger, sadness, or even admiration is what gets them going. If you refuse to give away any type of emotional reaction and are as uninteresting as humanly possible, the gray rock technique, they are powerless. Some will try harder to provoke you. Some will lose interest. Either way, your emotional neutrality is a huge shock and a blow to their feeling of control. Are you listening? Have I gone monotone to a point that now you're just fumbling at something? Put that down and look at me, because here's the last one. Okay, I'm lying. This is number 6, número 6. Nothing infuriated a narcissist more than witnessing you happy, successful, flourishing, independently without them. They want you to feel that you're nothing without them. And when you disprove them by healing, growing, and flourishing, it utterly devastates their narrative. Your happiness is the ultimate evidence that they're not as superior as they perceive themselves to be. Your success and happiness and authentic smile is their pain. They were so used to being the author of your life's struggle that losing that pen, they now become a crash dummy. And they're going to lose their shit for the world to see. That's why I told you at the beginning, a narcissist spends a lifetime lying just to be exposed by their own hand. To a point they're even abandoned by the narcissists that were in their circle for fear of being labeled one. Número 7, number 7, the last one. Look at me. Practicing true kindness and compassion. Not losing yourself. Not becoming a part of what it is you hate. Yeah. Narcissists do not possess genuine kindness and empathy. And therefore, when you persist to be kind and empathetic as opposed to theirs, it infuriates them. They wish for you to be bitter or hurt. Your capacity to be kind, compassionate, and beyond their darkness is something they cannot understand and handle. It reminds them of their own lack. Every breath you take proves to the narcissist, and believe me, they are self-aware. Otherwise, it wouldn't be so hurt by your smile. They know that just your presence and smile alone moves people, motivates people to want to be better. You see through dead people, and you'll know whose demons are shook, because those are the ones that claim to support you, but then want to ridicule you and disrespect you. Those are your number one fans. They want to be like you, despise you, or you're a triple threat to their false narrative. You may be a threat to their own livelihood and retirement plans, because they've got people groomed around them to serve, and you're teaching them to be independent. Narcissists raise their children to be in service to them, to be their retirement plan. They don't raise them for success, for leadership, with an abundance mindset. They're taught you're nothing more than a loser. And you know who the man-haters are, the man-eaters. If you, as a young man, ever heard, you're just like your father, there's your sign. Warriors, it's never too late to start over. Don't be bitter, be grateful. Because your awareness didn't come cheap. Your peace isn't free. But if you're not living a better quality of life, that is your own fucking fault. Embrace change. And remember, what you don't change, you chose. Look at me. What choice are you going to make today? This This isn't a pity party. It's a celebration of life. You men and women out there embracing this new awareness, reality, and making those changes are my heroes. You're born again, and you didn't allow it to freak you the fuck out into becoming bitter haters. This isn't a gender war. It's a spiritual war. And when God renders the wicked, the ones living in sin, to the reprobate mind, you're not supposed to commingle with them. They know how to wipe their own ass. They just choose not to. They'd rather fling lumps and get someone else to clean the mess. After being taught, there are times in this world and life where you don't trust the fart. And some of them folks is trapped in adult skin suits. They rode the short bus and left the house without the hammock.
The hammock?
And if you leave them to their own, they'd be chewing bubblegum with their ass.
Say what?
And blowing bubbles.
I think he just said
Yeah,
it.
that's a flex.
He flexed.
Stop entertaining stupidity.
He flexed, yo.
And stop allowing stupidity to use you as entertainment.
No, we do
Can I
that
get a
here.
what?
No. Here we get to use the stupidity as entertainment. It's a lot of fun, actually. Thanks for tuning in. I'm about out of here.
Say, what the hell is your name anyway? Crook Ram.
Hierin staat het allemaal zwart op wit. De kapitalistische klasse ondermijnt zichzelf krachtens haar karakter. Is dat zo? Zo is het.
till the break of dawn. I'm catching wreck till the break of dawn.
I was born with a boom bap, respect the name. I don't think jazz, kid, you know I bring it to you live. I bang out with that classic rhyming flow.
I'm catching wreck till the break of dawn.
I'm gonna take it at the horns of the pinky toe horn. Yeah, shit, you know how we do. I don't fuck around, Dunny.
I'm catching wreck till the break of dawn.
I was born with a boom bap, respect the name. I don't think jazz, kid, you know I bring it to you live. I bang out with that classic rhyming flow.
I'm catching wreck till the break of dawn.
I'm gonna take it at the horns of the pinky toe horn. Yeah, shit, you know how we do. I don't fuck around, Dunny.
I'm catching wreck till the break of dawn.
About the machine.
That's all you are interested in. Not me.
Business first.
This is the Chemical Brothers Essential Mix.